Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm here to give you my WWE Raw review for March 16th, 2015. Um, I don't really know what to think about this show. I'm just gonna give my talk about it real quick, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. So, we get JBL, Michael Cole, and Booker T on commentary, and it starts out with the Authority. The only members that it shows is Seth Rollins, Corporate Kane, Big Show, J&J Security, which is Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury, and Seth Rollins. Um, and Seth Rollins says that Randy Orton's betrayal was unspeakable, and that he pretty much we trusted you again, made the Authority look like fools. And he says that what he did to this isn't like at all what he did to the Shield, which consisted of Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns. He said he did it to further to his career as a business move, and Randy Orton did it to destroy him. And he said that they played all of them. And Big Show apologized and said that he kind of convinced Rollins to join him, and he thought Randy had changed. And he said that Seth Rollins is like the most talented guy in the company right now. That's of the future, anyways. And Corporate Kane says he wasn't as gullible as Big Show, but he agreed. And Jamie Noble apologizes. Everyone just apologizes. And it says it hurt me to see you get beat up like that last week, but it hurt Joey Mercury more, and he just cries into Big Show's shoulders. So Seth Rollins says he's going to accept Randy Orton's challenge to a match at WrestleMania if he faces him here tonight on Raw. So then Randy Orton comes out and says that he accepts and that he doesn't care. He knows that the rest of them, it's going to be like a 5-on-1 handicap match, but he doesn't care because he's going to do what it takes to get his hands on Seth Rollins tonight and at WrestleMania. I thought this was pretty good stuff here. And then we get AJ Lee with Paige versus Nikki Bella with Brie Bella. The Bellas cut like a little promo, in the video box that they normally cut. And they say that they're going to take down AJ Lee and Paige at WrestleMania. And they think it's weird that they're friends for only like 5 minutes. And they've been sisters for life. And people think they can beat them because of that. And they say, hashtag gives Jesus a chance. Hashtag you got to be kidding me or something like that. I don't think they should have said that. But this match was good. Got good time. It had a commercial because the Divas match usually doesn't even have a commercial in it, so that's good. A lot of good stuff in this match. AJ Lee did a Hurricanrana. Nikki Bella hit a big boot in this match. I thought it was a good match. And then outside the ring, Brie Bella has a chance to take a cheap shot at AJ Lee, but Paige steps in front of her before she can, and then get into it, and Brie face palms Paige and throws her head first into the steel post, and then Nikki Bella hits a forearm and the torture rack backbreaker for the win. I thought it was good stuff. I kind of wanted AJ Lee to win, but it makes sense why the Bellas went over, because they've been kind of getting their asses kicked in this feud, so they need something. I'm not looking forward to the match at Mania, but I don't think the match will be bad. I kind of wish we could have seen like a different match, but this match will be fine. And it looks like that the WWE is going to, I don't know if necessarily they're going to give hashtag Diva, there's a chance, but they're, I guess, kind of going in the right direction because the Divas matches have been longer lately, so that's good. And then LL Cool J cuts a video package. The reason why I wrote this down is, I'm not going to lie, I never heard of this guy before. Apparently he's a musician. I never heard of him before. But the reason why I wrote this down is because I thought he was like a new wrestler or something coming to the WWE, so that's why I wrote this down. I thought it was just Jason Jordan from NXT, actually. Which would have been, and I was going to come on here and say this is weird because he hasn't done crap on NXT, so that's who I thought it was, though. So then Corporate Kane and Big Show, they get interviewed. I wrote that they were backstage, but they get interviewed. And what happens here? Corporate Kane Um, says that as the director of operations, Big Show is going to be out there in Seth Rollins' corner, and Big Show gets upset because he says, "Why didn't you just talk to me about this privately? You didn't have to do it on TV." And then Seth Rollins comes up and says pretty much the stuff that Stephanie McMahon said, that you guys are just acting like kids and you represent the authority and you're not representing us well. And Corporate Kane and Big Show get pissed about this and decide not to be at ringside for Seth Rollins' match. So this isn't good for Seth Rollins. So then we get Ryback versus The Miz with Damien Mizdow inside. I thought it was I didn't really the match wasn't the match on SmackDown they had was a little bit better. And The Miz cuts a promo and says that tonight Damien Mizdow has to help him win this match or he's fired and he'll disappear off TV forever. But Ryback is holding Miz, and he wants Mizdow to take a cheap shot at it, but Miz fights out of it, so Mizdow isn't able to do that. But then Ryback gets the Miho clothesline in the shell shock for the win. And afterwards, Mizdow is trying to help out Miz, and Miz hits a skull crushing finale on him, so now Mizdow's fired. I kind of hope that this turns into a match at Mania, but I think it's too late now. They only have 1 week to really build it up, so they would have to do a lot in 1 week. So, yeah, that sucks. So then we're going to get another Sheamus video package, hyping up his return. I thought that was good. And then John Cena and Rusev have the contract signing, and John Cena comes out and says this is the most important contract he's ever signed in his life. Bullshit. And said that, and they have the contract signing all set up too. Like, they have, like, the American flags hanging up and the Russian flags hanging up on the turnbuckles. I thought that was cool. And they have, like, the Russian flag on the left side and the American flag on the right side. That was cool. And this is being hosted by Michael Cole, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. But John Cena says he's fighting for the United States, obviously. And he says that the reason why he's not just going to beat the crap out of Rusev is because he wants to take the U.S. title from him at WrestleMania, because he feels like Rusev right now is representing the Americans. John Cena also says that Rusev has given all these opportunities in America that everybody else is being given, but he's just trash in America. And he says that he looks at the men and women that fight for our country and he feels bad that Rusev is representing them. And he said that right now this is like the Declaration of Independence and we're going to call this the Revolution. So I thought this was a good decent promo by Cena, and then he signs the contract. And then Rusev comes out with his attorney. I don't even think they said this guy's name. There was no Lana here, so they got We Want Lana chance, which I thought was a bad idea not to have Lana out there. I can get why they're doing this because I think they're kind of fighting right now, so like not in storyline, not in real life. And the thing I hated about this, I mean, the guy was bad. I didn't really think he was that great. But JBL and Booker T was shitting all over this on commentary that you couldn't even hear half the time what the guy was saying. So, yeah, this just proves that the commentary sucks. Because I think if you're a commentator, you have to make something look good. You don't just trash it yourself. You can trash it at points, but you have to at least, grab the audience's attention for something that is going to suck. Because that's what Jim Ross was good at. That's what Joey Styles is good at. That's what every commentator but them. So, yeah, that sucked. But he says that this match is not going to happen at WrestleMania because Rusev didn't accept, Lana accepted, so they showed footage of that. And he says that the only way he can get this match is Rusev's going to read a declaration talking about the U.S. and John Cena has to keep quiet, or John Cena pretty much can't do anything, or he won't accept. And it's just pretty much a speech trash in the U.S., which I thought was a pretty good speech. And then he tips the table and hits Cena right in the face. I thought it was good stuff, and I can't wait for the match at Mania. I'd be a little bit more psyched if it didn't already happen, but I think it's going to be good at Mania too. So then we get Big E and Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods, because Big E and Kingston and Woods all represent the New Day. And they have a match with Cesaro and Tyson Kidd with Natalya inside. During the match, the Los Matadors, which consist of Diego and Fernando and El Torito, also come out there as well to just observe the match. They don't do commentary or anything. And I noticed, and they said on commentary that this is bad too. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay, are injured. Well, Jay is injured, I think they said. He has a shoulder injury, which sucks because I think they were going to be in the match at Mania. And they were kind of like my favorite tag team. Even though, well, there's not really like there's a lot of teams really for me to choose from. It's them. I don't know. It just sucks. So I think I think it was originally going to be a fatal four between all those teams, but now it's probably just going to be a triple threat. I kind of hope maybe they can get the primetime players, which consist of Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, maybe in this match, but I don't think it's going to happen. Which I think the match will still be fine, but I think it'd be better with the Usos in it. So, yeah. But Cesaro hits an uppercut on Kofi Kingston for the win. Then afterwards, the Matadors attack Xavier Woods, and Cesaro, I think, lays him out. I don't think he didn't hit the neutralizer on him, but he hits like an uppercut on him or something. And then El Torito takes out Cesaro. I thought that was kind of terrible that Cesaro was selling for El Torito, but whatever. They're going to have like an interspecies match on SmackDown with Cesaro, Kid, and Natalya versus Los Matadors and El Torito. This is the same case with the Bunny versus Adam Rose versus Tyson Kidd. And Natalya isn't, because the Bunny technically was supposed to be a male. Isn't El Torito technically a male wrestler? So I don't really know how the hell this works. Like how this bull is gonna get in the ring and wrestle. I don't know. It's probably. They might not even wrestle. I just think it's dumb. So then we get Seth Rollins with J&J Security backstage, and he's just talking about how you have to listen to me. You got to be on your game tonight. Listen to everything I say. So Randy Orton doesn't beat me down like that he did last week. And Jamie Noble says, well, the only reason why that happened last week is because we were out there and you told us to leave. So then Seth Rollins says, I don't pay you to argue with me. I pay you to listen and follow orders. So then Seth Rollins slaps Jamie Noble and he quits. And Joey Mercury just quits too. So, yeah. You can probably see where this is going if you didn't see the show. So then Brock Lesnar gets interviewed and he says he's here to be a monster. He's here to be a beast. He says that he destroys people because he likes it. He talked about how he took out The Undertaker. And he said that people were looking at it in disappointment. And he said that he didn't care, and The Undertaker didn't stand a chance against him. And he said that no matter whether or not he leaves the WWE, he's leaving as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Well, he says Roman Reigns isn't going to stand in his way. And he talked about how when he came in as a rookie, he beat The Rock for the WWE Championship. And then he conquered The Undertaker's streak. And he also said that he sent The Rock off to Hollywood, Undertaker into a MIA, and John Cena right out of the main event. I thought that was kind of awesome what he said about Cena, because that's kind of true in a sense. Because look what John Cena is at WrestleMania this year. He's in the mid-card. Not that that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying. And he said that he's going to destroy Roman Reigns. I thought this was great stuff. I like these Brock Lesnar videos. He can't go out there and cut a promo like in the ring, but he can do these videos really well. Big Show destroys Eric Rowan before the match starts. I didn't care about it. It's nothing new we haven't seen. They don't give Eric Rowan a chance. I don't know why, but they don't. And then Larry Zbyszko is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. If you don't know who he is, he was trained by Bruno Sammartino. And, they had a match. It was like student versus teacher to see what Zbyszko had. And Larry Zbyszko pretty much turned on Bruno. Was that big moment right there. And then they had that steel cage match, which they didn't talk about, but I remember that match because I have it on DVD. And then what else? He became like the biggest heel. He became a 2-time AWA. Alright, I had to stop recording the video because my phone cut the recording because I have so much storage on my phone. You can't really record stuff, if that makes sense. Like, you can't record over a certain amount of time. And yeah, so I have to pretty much make small videos until like finish this review, so I have no clue how many videos this is gonna take. So I won't edit it till tomorrow either, because I just flat out can't. Just can't. All right. So I was talking about Larry Zbyszko being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I talked about how I'm just reminding myself, really. I know you guys saw it, but I have to remind myself how he won the AWA championship. He was trained by Bruno Sammartino, and he feuded with Sammartino and turned on him. So then after that, he went on to commentate for WCW, which stands for World Championship Wrestling, and he was the only one that really stood for the up to the NWO, which stands for the New World Order, and it consisted of Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and among other wrestlers. And he actually had a match, I think, with Scott Hall, so I thought that was cool. I don't know if he was technically calling him Scott Hall yet, but I thought that was cool. And then it shows like a crap load of wrestlers in the ring, and Corporate Kane's talking about how he's going to be the one to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And the wrestlers that were in the win, I'm going off memory, so I don't remember everybody. Well, Heath Slater, the Primetime Players, Adam Rhodes, Heath Slater, Goldust, which I still think they missed the boat of the Gold and Stardust match at WrestleMania. I don't know why they cut it off. Adam Rose, I think I Fandango, Jack Swagger, Curtis Axel. Who else was out there? I know Adam Rose. I already said him. Just a crap load of wrestlers. And Mark Henry comes out and says that WrestleMania is like March Madness, because of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and he announces he's going to be in it. And then all the wrestlers start fighting, and Zack Ryder, that's what I was forgetting, he was out there too. And Kane and Mark Henry pretty much eliminate them all, and then they start fighting. And then Curtis Axel runs in and tries to eliminate Mark Henry, but Kane gets eliminated, and Mark Henry just eliminates Axel. It wasn't a match or anything, it was just a fight. I thought this was cool to see Mark Henry look strong again, and I didn't think this was bad. It was a way to build up the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I just think it sucks that they missed the boat with the Golden Stardust match, but I mean, it's just like the WWE stupid. So then Paul Heyman cuts a promo on how people think this match is being treated like a pacifist, because Brock Lesnar's not a pacifist, and he's going to go out there and injure Roman Reigns. And he said that they might cut off WrestleMania, they might cut off the network, and they might give people the money back if Brock Lesnar wins and leaves the WWE with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And he talks about how Roman Reigns can't beat Brock Lesnar. So then Roman Reigns comes out and says, I don't have a problem with you. You're just talking about my family, how it's a big threat. I'm going to talk to Brock Lesnar. And he says, like, I don't really think this is like fairy tales and happy endings. I know this is going to be a fight, and I have a lot of people backing me up. They're going to carry me out there with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And people are telling me I can't, but I can, and I will, and I believe that. And then he leaves. And then Paul Heyman gets interviewed backstage and said that he's next week Brock Lesnar is going to be there, and Brock Lesnar will come face to face with Roman Reigns. About damn time. They haven't been face to face, I think, since we had that Raw snowstorm. So it's about time. So then we get Bad News Barrett, Stardust, and Luke Harper versus Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose. R-Truth comes out there, and he has the Intercontinental Championship like clipped to his back like it's a backpack, and he joins commentary, and I kind of cared more. I mean, the match was still good, but the first half I kind of cared more about that than I did the match itself. And they were pretty much referencing that he stole the belt, but they know he's not going to say that he did. But JBL was the only real one that said that he stole the belt. Now Truth is still saying like he's framed, and he's still trying to negotiate himself in this ladder match. I think R-Truth's just been awesome lately. He's been killing it with this stuff. But the heels dominate Dolph Ziggler for a while. I thought this was good stuff. Harper hits a sit-down powerbomb on Ziggler. He kicks out. And then eventually Ziggler makes a hot tag to Daniel Bryan. And he just starts going off, and everyone he dives on Luke Harper, and before he did the dive, he makes the tag to Ambrose, which I missed. And Ambrose starts going off on Stardust. He does the rebound clothesline to him. And what else? Ambrose ends up what else? B&B and Ambrose go at it. Ambrose does the wasteland and Ziggler over the ropes, takes out everybody. Then Ambrose hits a Dirty Deeds on B&B for the win. Then afterwards, Luke Harper attacks Ambrose. He looks at R-Truth like he wants the title, and R-Truth starts backing off, and Stardust steals it from him and runs off. But Ambrose and Stardust fight in the crowd, and R-Truth has the title, but Luke Harper's looking at him, and he just R-Truth just throws it in the ring, and Bryan and Ziggler start fighting over it, and then Ziggler lays out Stardust with Zigzag, and then Bryan lays out Harper with the running knee, and then B&B lays out Ziggler and Bryan with the bullhammer, and then B&B gets his championship back, and then he lays out R-Truth with a bullhammer. I thought this was great stuff. I think B&B kind of needed to look strong here, since he hasn't even had his belt, but I think it's awesome he has his belt back now. I think that was cool. And then the Authority, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon are backstage. And Seth Rollins wants them to back him up, but they say they won't, because Seth Rollins mentions how Triple H is hiding from Sting, so that obviously makes him not want to do that. And then Bray Wyatt talks about how Undertaker, when he burned that chair, it symbolized that he's still afraid, and he pretty much just cuts the same promo he's been cutting on Undertaker. I thought that was awesome, and he actually saved the ashes of the rocking chair, which I thought was cool. And then Randy Orton has a match with Seth Rollins. It was all a trap. The Authority are still together. They were going to go beat him down. Orton grabs a chair, and before they can go beat him down, Sting comes out, and he attacks him. They hit Sting, and as you can tell, I'm going to write Orton and Sting, Randy Orton and Sting take out the Authority. That's going to be the title, like in parentheses. And Sting hits the Stinner Splash on J&J Secure in the corner, hits the Scorpion Death Drop on Jamie Noble. Randy Orton hits an RKO on Joey Mercury, and then they have a stare down. And then after Raw on the network, they have an interview with Randy Orton and Sting, and Randy Orton says normally he doesn't like to work together with people, but he says that's cool. And Sting says he's gonna stop Triple H at WrestleMania. I don't know if Sting should have really talked. I think that was kind of bad by WWE. I think he should have stayed silent, but I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. At least he wasn't. He cut like a simple promo, and then that was Raw this week. I know I kind of went kind of fast throughout the second half, but I'm tired, so I kind of want to get to bed because I have to get up at like really early in the morning tomorrow. But that was Raw. I kind of thought it was a little bit of an average show just because he had stuff I didn't really care about, like Ryback and Miz. I didn't care about that. Big Show versus Eric Rowan. Didn't care about that. I didn't mind the tag team division this week, actually. That was kind of cool. The first hour wasn't really that good, I'll admit that. Not a lot really happened in the first hour. And the 6-man tag team match I thought was good, but I saw it on SmackDown, so I don't know why they showed it again on Raw. Pretty much makes SmackDown useless to watch, so yeah, I'm just going to say it was an average show, because if Sting didn't show up, I wouldn't have thought it was anything special. It's nothing new we've been seeing. But then overall, that's my Raw review. You can click right here to subscribe and watch my other Raw reviews. I'm probably gonna have you guys probably won't see this video until tomorrow because I have to edit this video. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.